Yeah, like genetics versus environment. You might have a very variable pepper population, okay, something that hasn't really been well maintained, and you grow it out, and you're going to see some plants are bigger than others and some smaller than others. Now, it could be that what you're seeing is the genes, and that these are bigger plants and these are smaller plants. But it could also be that when you spread compost or manure, you didn't do a really good job, and there are clumps here and there, and some areas didn't get it. So what you might be seeing is better fertilization. Now, the more you know your population, the more you might be able to tell whether that's true or not. Like if you know this is a variable population, you might think more likely that that's the genes that you're seeing. If it's something that's fairly uniform, you might be, oh, it's possibly a fertility issue. What you can do, you could either mentally or even physically break up that 100-foot bed into 10-foot sections. And you go and look at the first 20 plants and you keep the best 2 or 3 plants. And then you go to the next 20 plants and flag the best, to say 2 plants. And the same for each section. So what you're doing is you're choosing the best in a smaller section. And so there's less chance that you're going to be selecting based on environment and more chance that you're selecting based on genetics. Let's say I harvest 2 fruit from each plant that have flagged. And then I'm going to harvest the seed and put more or less the same amount of seed from each plant into a batch and then mix it up so that no individual area is overrepresented. Now, this is a bit advanced level for somebody getting into seed, but it's not impossible. Really, the big thing is to look for the best plants in an area rather than the best plants over everything will help you offset the environmental influences.